Hello, Bula Nwaya, and welcome. Today's Tuesday, Facts Tuesday, and it's Mapa coming to you live from the comfort of my home. I welcome you here, and I hope that you've had a wonderful day. And you're here for a reason, for a purpose, and that because it's Facts Tuesday, I have just a few facts to share with you. And it's more of a business chat tonight. Um, and so um, you can put a thumbs up if you are here intentionally with purpose, and that is to learn or to be inspired, because it's Tuesdays are always a Facts Tuesday. So um, I welcome you here once again. So here's the thing. We will be I have decided to share on Facts Tuesday, and I do have my topic here, and that is, let's see, I think it's right there. No time. It's right there in the bottom. No time, no problem. Here's how small steps build big dreams. And I can say that I wasn't much of a dreamer, like always thinking of certain things, like sometimes you have this passion to achieve something. But I knew for a fact that why I started this business was to build my retirement fund, even while I'm still working full time, even while I'm still earning. Um, I knew that come retirement, I truly need that fund to take care of the things that I love, my family, and and so that is one big thing. And also having time with family and doing the things that we love. And so, welcome here. Feel free to ask questions. I probably can have a few moments to look at the comments here. But here's a truth I've learned, because it's Facts Tuesday, and I like to bring up, a few things that um, I would like to share. Here's the truth I've learned in this journey, in this business, that growth doesn't come from perfection. It comes from one step of faith at a time. And, you know, um, I can say that many a times we wait for a perfect moment, that perfect schedule, that perfect plan. But here's the fact, a lot of times we like to make sure that everything's perfect before we actually take the next step. And of course, that is human to think that way. But I tell you, 99% of people um, that, let's see, here's the thing, 99% of, where is that? 99% of sorry, not 99%, 90% of people, um, they wished they had started earlier. And the best time, it's not someday, it's today. When you think of it, as for me, it's been a year ago. I mean, it's been a year and 5 months this month. And I took that leap of faith because I knew the potential it would bring. And so many are even retiring so early. And just this last week, if you're watching me for the first time, I'm a registered nurse, still working full time. And a couple of nurses have, and not just nurses in the business, we have engineers, we have teachers, we have even stay-at-home moms, we have dads from all different walks of life, different industries, different professions. We all have one thing in common, and that is looking for that time freedom, and of course financial security come retirement. And a lot have retired as early as in their 30s. And just lately, one of our business partners They are both nurses couple. They are both couple nurses, and the wife has retired at 44. Um, and it's just amazing. As for me, I've started the business at this stage in my life, and I look at it this way, that it is an opportunity. It's like a divine time for me, even at this age. It's never too late to start it, and some are doing this business in their 60s, in their 70s, and they find that time to do it because it everyone's enjoying this journey, knowing that it's taking care of us. And so the best time, it's not someday, it's today. If you're thinking about it, let that be a goal to maybe grab that opportunity, because really growth begins the moment you take that first small step forward. And whether it's starting a new habit, joining a new opportunity, or saying yes to learning something new. And I think for me, I have done a bit of that transition, and that is last year I started this business, and then I shifted from working in the as a night shift nurse to a clinic nurse, and a lots of learning. And as I grow in my business, I'm also learning to adjust, and having that time, that flexible time. And so I am at a stage where I'm the priorities have changed. That I'm now, this business is working for me, and I am able to be flexible in making those bold steps. And so, whether you're wanting to learn something new, those small steps become big transformations over time. And yes, as you learn, it becomes a big transformation over time. And here's another fact: online entrepreneurs is the new retirement plan. And I always like to say that this is my retirement plan, but in fact, this business is my retirement. I think I've reworded it, because I know that it's going to be my retirement. And so today, here's another thing: today, over 70% of people, they are searching for extra income. And just imagine, so many are looking for that extra income, not for luxury. Many are not looking for. I wasn't looking for. I wasn't looking for an online business, but I prayed about it, and I thank God for opening this door, and I'm enjoying this journey. And I can say that now my husband has joined me in the business a year later, and it's we know that it is working for us. And so, but here's the thing: people are looking for that. 70% is looking for that extra income, not for luxury, but for security and for family, and also for freedom. A lot of times, you can freedom in your own, in your own way, whether it is freedom of having that time freedom, whether it is freedom from financial freedom, or just having to live life on your own terms, I should say, and doing the things that you value, doing the things that you love. And so the good news is you don't need to have it all figured out. And I've said this over and over in my previous go lives, that I have realized that I don't have to figure it all out. All you need to do is, you just need to start. And because we have found in this business, we have everything laid out. The training, there's a whole package of training. When I started my digital business, I can say that, um, working full time, being a wife, a mother, and a grandmother, I thought I had no time. I knew the potential of this business, but I didn't know how I was going to incorporate it into my busy schedule. But I realized something powerful, and that is, when you start small, and stay consistent, your time begins to work for you instead. Let me say this again. When you start small and stay consistent, your time begins to work for you instead, you know, instead of against you. Because a lot of times we are working against time, we are trading money for time. Um, um, Time for money. And but this is something that I have seen. It has changed my perspective on, earning online with integrity, and learning ways to create um, things to share, like contents to share, um, and have that be a part of, contents that are valuable, things that I value, and with integrity, because I wouldn't share anything that is not true. And so, and now I get to enjoy more time with my family, flexibility in my schedule, like I did mention earlier. And yes, those beautiful mailbox blessings, because living in like for those of us business owners here in the US and Canada, we receive our checks through the mail. And everyone else that, lives outside of in all other areas, they get that direct deposit into their bank accounts. And so that is like um, a happy moment, or maybe a grateful moment, I should say. Just having gratitude, like many times, like in the past, of course, when you know that you've ordered something online and you're expecting um, that particular item, it's that same expectation, like when we know that our checks are coming, and it's a good feeling, just like how if you're working and payday's coming, it's that feeling of satisfaction that you have worked and you've earned your hours and you're expecting your salary. But in this business, it is a totally different feeling, because not only are we earning that extra source of income that that we are building our retirement with, but knowing that there's so many lives that are helped in through this process. So it is, it is a blessing that reminds me that this system truly works, and it truly works when you do, because in order for us to get that income, we have to work first. We have to do our part. And I have heard this from successful business owners and entrepreneurs that, of course, everything that we start, we have to first learn about it, understand it, and work at it. Just like anything, any business, you have to put the time, the effort, and understand the strategies of building your digital business. And I believe that over time, um, the business starts working for you. And one great thing about this business is that when we build it, you have this automated system where I don't have to reach out to everybody, but I get the notifications, and I get, even while I am relaxing at home, even many times, like during my breaks, those are the times you can incorporate times that you can check. And you don't have to, because I have these notifications that tell me, hey, someone's inquiring about the business, or, you have your checks coming. And all these things are just, um, it really amazes me that I am doing something that I never knew I could. I believe it is a blessing, and not just for me, my family, the future, as well as the people that are studying a business through, who are impacted by what I'm sharing as well. And you can live your life and find your purpose while building your business. And as for me, I believe this is something that I found to really share with you my faith, also share with you the knowledge that I have in this business and the amazing things that I'm experiencing, um, the breakthroughs, um, and a lifestyle that works for me, and in a way that that I value, in the way that works for the things that I value, that I'm able to do in my everyday life. Um, and so here's a question, Here's a question that most people or most working parents usually ask. I don't have time. Can this still work for me? And I've already told you that. Absolutely. As for me, I'm still working full time, but I find time for it because you have to make time to do this business, whether it is, between your early morning, um, before you leave the house for work, during your breaks, while cooking, because this business is video based when you start to learn, and everything is online, whether you can use your phone or your laptop, and it goes with you. So um, if you are asking that question, I'm still busy, I don't have the time. I work this many hours, or I'm just too busy. Even better, that you can always incorporate it in your everyday life, or you can have it work for you. But first, you have to put in the work. And so, I can say absolutely, whether you're looking for time for vacation, whether you're looking to build a legacy, whether you're looking to have more time with family, build a dream home, or simply, spending more moments with loved ones. And as for me, I look forward to grandchildren moments, and I'm hoping that I can retire early as well. Not as early as the nurse entrepreneurs that have, and others that have. I have passed those ages, but I hope that that I know, I shouldn't say that, I know that I can retire early with this business and the way it is working for me. And so this business has made so many changes, life changes, in so many people's lives, world globally. And because of its flexibility, and it's automated, and built around your lifestyle, you can earn while you're still keeping those priorities first. And I did mention that earlier: your faith, your family, your freedom. And if this sounds like, here's the thing, if this sounds like a balance, the balance that you've been praying for, the balance that you are looking for, reach out. I'd love to share how this opportunity can fit perfectly into your life. Just comment info or send me a quick DM and let's chat. I can, and see how you can start your journey today. Actually, today, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have that free webinar. And I'm so proud of the webinar today. We had two women business owners from Fiji were part of the panelists. And so it's just heartwarming to see more and more people from back home. I'm originally from Fiji, now living in the US, that I see more and more starting a business, and is working so well for them. So that brings me the thought that you don't have to migrate just like me. I'm probably, if I had found this before all, had migrated, I would have stayed where I was, or at home. But for those of you like in your home countries, if you're watching me right now, or if you're planning on moving to another place, this business has really met the needs of people that are even have migrated. Because, when you think of it as an immigrant, migrating to a new country is a great thing, and that we're all looking for that opportunity, the future for our children, grandchildren, um, and the generations to come. But you can even do it while you are back home. And why I say this is because this business is global, and it has opened in, there's so many, our the company that is our major um, associate company is has its um, many stores in different countries. I don't have the numbers here with me, but it's been around for 51 years, and our digital business for 9 years this year. And so just imagine if it has been around, that means it is a legitimate business. And because a lot of times people are scammed online, and I have had a couple of business partners, even for myself. Scammers are using your profile to ask money and say you give this much and you will earn this much, but that is not how this business works. And like I said, we get our checks in the mail, and everything is done online. There's no money transaction with individuals. We don't do that. And so if that was what this business was, then I wouldn't have. Because before this, I never used my Facebook page a lot. I only looked at, profiles and watched entertainments and shopped online, but I hardly ever posted, maybe pictures, but did not really want to engage much because of the fear of what people will say, how I present myself. Maybe I need to look perfect, and all those things that really, you know, that all those reasons why I wasn't active, on the online space. But when I found this business and I saw how you're building it in such a way that you are protected as a business owner, you register your business, the taxes, every year we file our taxes. It is all to show that it is a legitimate business. And yes, it is not an overnight get rich business, because you have to build it slowly. And some people have taken off very fast because they were able to, but and because not everyone that started this business has a business degree. It is created in such a way for ordinary people like you and me to be able to accomplish extraordinary things like, self-development, um, that mindset change from from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, and having that positive, um, being in a positive environment of people who are just looking for growth, who are looking to help others. And that's why I will always share this, because I know how it has helped so many people who started 9 years ago, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 years ago, and who are doing so well. And so if that is something that you are looking for, reach out, message me, and I would love to share this with you. Or you can share this to someone who needs to hear this. And so yeah, that comes to the end of our Go Live today. Just a reminder, um, once again, growth starts with one small step and not perfection. Um, the best time to start was yesterday. I'll say this: the time to start was yesterday. The next best time is today. So stay consistent, stay faithful, and keep choosing progress over perfection. Yeah. So, and because your future self will thank you for the steps that you take right now. So, I like to say that because come a year's time, as for me, I have reached, milestones. Just yesterday, I realized that I had reached another milestone in my business, as well as my amazing husband. He just started, but he has reached another milestone. And we can see the potential of how this is working for us, and that this is something that I will say again, it is my retirement. And so thank you again for joining me in this Go Live. I hope that you have learned something today, or you can share it to someone who needs to hear this. So thank you for being here. I will be back tomorrow. Vinaka, Foyexia, and God bless.